Alrighty, let's get going here. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. The music you were just listening to is Perfect Daydream by DDBY off their album Cafe de Toho. It's one of my favorite Toho Dojin circles. I think they're on to their 8th or their 9th Cafe de Toho, and they've got a pretty nice selection of almost every single song throughout the Toho series in that same sort of cafe vibe. I just really like it. So yeah, that was from the first album of many. Okay, plan for today, playing some more Crystal Chronicles. Moving into year 5, I believe. This is where the story starts to pick up a little bit, and it's gonna be fun, I think. So let's get right into it. Here we go, everything's set up. It's a miracle. I swear, every time I turn on this capture card, I'm afraid it's just not gonna work. But it's worked every time now, so I don't know why I think that way. Alrighty. Year 5 it is. I remembered right this time. So if memory serves, year 5 the river is dry, right? Don't suppose you can see it on here. But the sluice is in loop 2. You see those two little moon shapes. So I'm pretty sure that means it's dry. So that's our first goal for today, is to remedy that. So I think we'll go to the sluice, then we'll go to a new level out in the ocean once we fix that. And I'm thinking Tita, because if I remember correctly, year 5 we're able to start all the side quests. So I'm going to do that on my way up to the sluice. And that's our plan. See if we can't pick up some more hints to the riddle along the way. Oh hey, the Selkies. The first time we've seen them.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Well, how are things going?
Oh, you're just getting started, huh?
Yeah.
Hang in there and you'll do just fine.
I like his voice. He just sounds like he's thoroughly stoned.
Yes, just keep your chin up. You'll get a year's worth of myrrh in no time.
Right. Well, see you around.
Farewell.
Farewell. So carefree, those Selkies. Saw the couple from Luda. The two Selkies formed the caravan from that distant village. They asked how my quest for Myrrh was going. They seemed awfully nonchalant about their own. Why am I based? I don't understand the question. Based on what? I'm sorry, Simon. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more to go on there. No? I'm sorry. Clearly not based enough. Wait, when did we get a 7th heart? What the heck? Beefy. Oh, did you get an ad? I guess that's the thing that comes with affiliate, isn't it? Okay, we need a rock. Where do we get stone? Oh, we don't have stone, do we? We might have to go to the desert first if we want to get to the sluice. Yeah, gonna make that mad 2 cents from that ad. Honestly, I think it's even less than that. I think it's like, I think it was like $3 USD for 1,000 or something like that. It's very inconsequential. But I mean, whatever, man. Okay, so you see the problem here, right? Like, this gate, this miasma bridge above us needs earth. But we can't get earth here. So what I'm thinking is if we can take the port here out to Luda, we can get earth there and bring it back to Iron Mine Downs. I think. I might be completely wrong about that. If not, then we just need to waffle about for a year. Won't let you type 0.2 cents, thinks you're trying to do a command. What a strange command. See if I can't start this quest now. Pretty little fox, what we got for no? I'm sorry. Pretty sure this is the guy that starts Tita quest, but I might have to go to Luda first. I'm not sure if there's any new dialogue. Doesn't look like it. Let's see, what do you make? You make weapons? Oh, I didn't get the orichalcum weapon pattern. It's a shame. Lose count of how many sales we've made at the end of each day. I wonder why. Nobody speaks of Black Knight these days. Haven't heard a thing about him in ages. It's like everyone's forgot about him. Wow. Oh, there's a storage Moogle here. Huh. Ah, yes, 0.02. That works out. Ethereal iron. I didn't get any of the orichalcum patterns. Okay. We might not be able to take this river, now that I think about it. It looks a little dry. Hey, what are you doing here? Diving Fairman always overcharges. He's worse than those Selkic merchants. That's kind of rude. Used to be a soldier for Alphataria. I wonder why he quit. Anyone else out here? Doesn't look like it. Huh. So I might not be able to get out to the Lanari Desert this year. I also can't get to Alphataria either, which I was also expecting to do. This is horrible. All of my plans down the drain. Looks like we gotta redo some levels. Okay. So we can't cross the river, we can't get to Foom. And we can't cross this area to get to Vale. So we got either River Bell, Goblin Wall, Forest, and Mine. And not Kalanda, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have mirror. Unless the Tipa port will get us across the river, but I really doubt it. Though, Tipa port could go to Lanari as well, so we could do that. So we'll have to do 2 of these for... I think I'll probably just do River Bell and Goblin Wall, and then go to the desert for the 3rd one. Wait. Can I get... I wonder. There's... The whole thing in the desert is... There's a big old puzzle there from the poems that Gertie's been reciting to us, which is like the be-all end-all puzzle that unlocks the final level. And if we can do that early, because we already know how to do it, then I can get to the sluice. So I'm gonna do that level first and see if it lets me do it. Gonna flex the old game knowledge and break through the barriers. I also don't think I've seen the Moogle house in here, so we can get that now. The hole is in plain view. Wow.
Hello, Kapo. Kapo.
What are we gonna get? Another crystal.
Congratulations, Kapo.
Gink Walks. I want to say male Selkie? Maybe? Gink Walk.
Hello, Kapo.
Bassoon kills it in this track. It really does. Oh no, he's an onion boy. I swear there's just no Selkies.
Whatever looks good, Kapo.
Gotta tidy up Mog if we're heading to the desert, because there is a lot of open space, and we do not want him tired. Because it's just suffering. Alright, Mog, how you feeling? Oh god. That's not very safe, Mog. I think that's good, probably. Right. Aha, he is here. When the river ran dry, I lost my business, so I fled back here. Sailed it pretty far out last year. We'll try a bit further now.
Where to?
Right out.
Is that a fact? Well, there's a vast desert on Linari Island.
Linari.
If you can bring me a cactus flower from there, I'll give you a big discount.
Will do.
All right.
Out to the desert we go. It's kind of crazy, like if you watch how the map rotates, we went like halfway across the entire world just now. So, it's a long boat ride. This is also my favorite town track in the game. Anything in base 8 time signature is an instant favorite of mine. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Take a look in the bottom right corner there. Keep an eye on how much gil I've got. I got 1,844 gil.
What is it?
There's no place for outsiders. I wouldn't stay here if I were you.
What is it?
Okay, we still got 1844. That's good. Even with the world covered in miasma, these kids never lose their cheer. Watching them makes me think the world isn't so bad after all. Oh, we still have 1844. Maybe... Does it not happen if you're a Selkie? It might be. There's a thing, a little Easter egg in this village that nobody really notices, and that's that. Apparently not as a Selkie, but if you're playing any other class, and you talk to people in this village, every time you talk to someone, you lose like 3 or 4 gil out of your wallet. Supposedly saying that everyone in this town is pickpocketing you. It's very cute. We can do the Selkie minigame. Let's do it. We jump. Jump just like I tell you to. Okay. Oh, I already messed it up. Wow. This is harder than I remember. The buttons all look the same on this version, man. You're not that good at jumping. Aw. What a bad message of a funner game, right? I mean, they kind of stress through the whole game that that's all that Selkies do, is they're a bunch of thieves. Okay, let's try this again. B. A. A. Oh, I... Okay. I suck at this. I'm pretty sure you have to get like 1,000 before you even get anything, so this isn't going anywhere. Aw, he sounds so sad when I say no. What do you want with me? Want to buy something, do you? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Alright, you can just straight up buy Mithril here. for an exorbitant price. Yeah, looks like I'm not losing gil at all. Stand watch to make sure monsters stay out of the village. Of course, I run a little side business of my own. I also sell fine goods to visitors from abroad, you see. What we got here? Bunch of mithril. I think Valiant, Mighty, and Victorious are basically the same, and I've already got Victorious, so maybe I won't bother. Imagine how many customers he loses because they don't talk to him a second time, right? All of the whatchamacallits, the merchants here are kind of like that. Very standoffish. Wonder why boys are so eager to grow up. I guess that's why they're always so childish. It's quite the wisdom coming from a little tiny girl. Hey, I forgot what I was doing. Kinda like grown-ups do. I want to grow up and, well, I don't know why, but I want to grow up. I believe in you, kid. You'll grow big one of these days. Walks on it. Yeah, maybe that's why they have to resort to stealing, is they're just not very good businessmen.
Hello, Kaboom. Kaboom.
Hit me with that stamp.
Congratulations, Kaboom.
Fantastic. Ah, yes. Okay, that one's definitely a male selkie, right?
Kaboom. Hello.
Oh, shoot.
Hello, Kaboom.
Ah, yes. Yeah. He's the caravaner we just met. Neat. May not look it now, but I too once traveled with a caravan. The long journeys were full of hardship. There were lots of good times too. They say the Selkies came from the sea, and to the sea we will someday return. I wonder, perhaps the other tribes simply hope to be rid of us. It's kind of dark. Okay, let's check. Yeah, we still got 1844. So I guess it pays to be a Selkie in Luda. Luda, this is the village of the Selkies. At first, I felt a little scared. Even now, I shiver when I remember the old pier and the sharp winds. I also shivered when I realized that someone had snatched my wallet. I never want to come here again. Is that true? Did I lose money? Can I check? I can't check on the map. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh. People live there, right? Wait, why are we in the grasslands suddenly?
Hello there. Nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Oh yes, very nice weather for a desert.
And look at the scenery. Even in the miasma, the plants grow strong. Maybe they all have a bit of the mer tree's strength in them.
By the way, have you eaten yet? We're going to stop here for a meal. Why not join us?
We've got produce fresh from our fields, too.
Heck yeah. Let's get some apples.
I'm planting planting some seeds from what we ate. The soil is fertile here, so I reckon they'll grow nicely.
I gotta say, it's probably my least favorite cinematic in this game. Because you're gonna see in the next 3 or 4 years that exact cinematic just over and over again. Just a waste of time. Shared a meal with the caravan from Foom. They offered me bread and meat fresh from their farm. The bread was incredibly soft and the meat was tender and delicious. But the tough bread Mother bakes is still one of my favorites. Honestly, I didn't know it was even possible to get a chance encounter in this area.
We met a man who said his dream was to find a great treasure hidden in the desert. Everyone burst into laughter and told him there was no such thing. But the moment I saw this place, I felt his dream would surely come true. The desert glittered like a sea of jewels under that shimmering sun.
I never quite noticed that this intro scene just straight up shows you all of the points of interest, in case you'd forgotten. Defeat enemies with focus attacks. Okay. I can do that. Let's see, we're gonna want gravity probably. One hit and the focus will do it. That's good. I want to say you get fire right in the beginning here. Has been a while though, so I could be wrong. Oof. Guys do a bit of damage. Oh, raise, we'll need that one. I think this is level basically as far as you got. I feel like most people, that's the case. Because theoretically this is the final level until the final level. Like it's the second last level. But if you never figure out the puzzle here, I mean, it's the final level.
It's your turn.
Let's see, we got, yeah, here's the bush. We need to remember that place. It's kind of unfortunate, because it's not really the best level, I feel. It's like the whole sinkhole thing is kind of confusing. And I feel like it leaves a bad impression on people who get stuck here. Oh, is that not dead? It's a beefy boy. Ooh. I seem to remember these guys dying in like 3 hits after you gravity them. Oh, there we go. Can't one phase him. It's always a shame when a big enemy like that doesn't drop anything. What was all that whacking for?
Tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Oh, here's... I guess we don't need that, eh? Though I suppose if we don't finish the puzzle here, it won't let us. Earth is what we probably want, so may as well.
Tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Oh boy. It's a lot of bad boys. Ooh, the double. I keep thinking it's dead when it's not. It's like being a zoo is just constant suffering. Hey, Sunshine McSparkleface, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. I'm glad to see the Streamlabs alerts are working. This is the first stream that I've actually set them up for, so. Okay, here's a point of interest. This place seems special. We'll be back here momentarily. Ooh, Zoo Speak. These are always handy to have. Another special place. I don't think I can do it out of order, so we'll have to be coming back here. These Lamias are kind of rude. Casting stop all over the place. Oh. Okay, I think the cactus is just up here, if I'm remembering correctly. We got the rocks. These are important. Ah, sneaky little scorpion. Oof. Okay, not this cactus. It's a different cactus. Is it up here? No, that's not the one. It's not this one either. It's this one. The extra special cactus. Okay. So we need thunder. They say thunder brings the cactus pain. Wow. Okay. That's one step done. Then there is... God, how does it go? Brought to underrate doesn't grate the camper's plate or something like that. Anyways, here's a 10. We're gonna cast gravity. Get a little bit of weight. And I honestly don't remember the riddle for this one. Something about burning a mushroom. So we burn the mushroom. And what's the last one? How does the riddle go? I think it's like sweet night's kiss something something Princess Blizzard. I don't know how it goes. At any rate, we need to kiss a couple of rocks with some blizzard. We'll be running into these riddles later on in the game. And it'll all make sense, I promise. Wait, we gotta start the little one. Give him a nice little kiss. Give the middle boy a little kiss. And then we get the big boy. Right. And then there's one more step, naturally. Is something about new life is created. And we need to raise it. I don't remember the riddle at all for this one. Maybe something about a flower. This is a lot of enemies. Gotta say, cactuars are not my favorite in this game. Kind of annoying. Oh, he's down. Clear. That might come in handy.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Alright, here we are. Now all we did there with those other places... Oh, it's not Grace, it's Holy, isn't it? We did all that weird magic casting to make this flower grow. And it is the treasure within the forest. And here we are. We unknown now. And that's the puzzle. That's what stops people from being this game as children. Now, did this take me to the start or the end? I think it took me to the start.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Now the real question is, how do I beat this level? That's the real hard part.
Me carry the chalice, Capo.
Because you gotta go through these little sinkholes. I don't remember which ones. Valiant weapon, huh? Not sure if that's the orichalcum one or the one I'm using right now.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Oh, got parried by Alamia. Oh, these ones are strong, what the heck? That one wasn't, that was weird. The first one, I feel like it had double the health there. I want to say the Moogle house is this way. Yeah, this is the place. Oops, just tried to cure the Lamia. Ooh, Star Pendant. We take those. Wait, where is it? Prompt showing up only for a split second. There we go. Nice little cave Moogle.
Hello, Kapo. Kapo.
Another one done.
Congratulations, Kapo.
Dowhatty. I want to say female lilty,
Kapo.
maybe?
Hello, Kapo.
Oh no, male Selkie. Is that the guy who's in town talking about Selkie's return into the sea? Maybe? Okay. Now let's get out of here.
I'm tired, Kapo. It's your turn.
Yeah, Mog. Even with Mog, with his short hair,
Kapo.
it's kind of painful walking through here. You can only imagine how bad it would be if we didn't shave him. Okay, I think this is the start. Or no, this is the little bottom alcove, I think. I want to say just up here there's another one.
I'm tired, Kapo. It's your turn.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Don't have quite the best mental map of this area. I don't think anyone in the world does, honestly. You have a perfect mental map of it? Oh. What is it, just a big old square? It's a big brown square? Yeah. Sounds about right. It's actually... It's got some rounded corners, though. But I think it is pretty square. The way I remember the map for this area is it's kind of like... Oh god, what's the place called? Like the area right outside Gudaveg in Final Fantasy XII. It's got the same sort of two-square shape. Wound have emotes? I just haven't got around to it yet. I actually only hit affiliate yesterday, so I haven't really had time to think up what exactly I want to get an emote for. If you got suggestions, I'm 100% open to it. That is something I want to do sometime. Okay, I'm lost. This is the start. Okay, so from the start, we'll hit the very first sinkhole. See where that takes us. I seem to remember this is one you want to go down. Now this isn't the start, right? No, it is. Okay. I might be lost in the desert for a year. And our hometown's gonna fall to ruins.
Capel, it's your turn. I'm tired, Capel. It's your turn.
You're so tired, Mog. I think there's another sinkhole down this way. I think you would have built up some stamina by now, right? It'd be an interesting mechanic if Mog actually progressed with you, right? Like if he leveled up year to year. Or if he like actually physically grew up from being little baby Mog to a manly little stiltskin. Yeah, I feel like this is right. This should take us to the other area. Yeah, there we go. I think there's another one down here, so we gotta be a little... yeah. That's how we get back. Oh yeah, Chow Garden like mechanic, that'd be sweet. So, I mean, deep down I do like Moogles, to be honest. Like, they're a good creature, they're a staple point of Final Fantasy in general. I just hate them in this game for the voice acting. But if I could grow one in like a Chow Garden type thing, see it blossom before my eyes, maybe I'd like him a little bit more. Oh boy. You can do that wombo combo. Oh, rude. I didn't have a phoenix. Dang it. Okay. Well, that was a bit rude. I hit right on the tip of the fire. We never returned to Teepa. My family's dead. I just really hope that we keep the element. Oh, it saves us here. Thank goodness. Didn't want to have to do all that cactus shocking and rock kissing all over again. This guy has a lot of attacks. Mog is great when he doesn't have a voice, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind him, like, you know, wanting to take a break and all that, but he's just so whiny about it. Okay, lesson learned. These guys do a lot of damage. Don't forget to put your Phoenix down, Swackle. I feel like I'm a little, what's the word? I don't want to say under-leveled, because there aren't any levels, but I feel like I'm low on stats. Like I've been picking up all the rings and the hearts, but I feel like I'm taking a bit more damage than I should be. Holy heck, this guy. This speedy dude. I feel like a cactuar shouldn't be doing so much in my health. Jeez, man. This cactuar really needs to chill. There he goes. Wonder Wand. An unpleasant plant, yeah. It's kind of a weird contrast to, you know, every other Final Fantasy game out there. So normally you get cactuars as like really early game enemies. They're just funny, cute things that you can murder in a couple hits. But this is the second last level in the game. These are theoretically the second hardest enemies in the game. That's the first we're seeing of cactuars. It's like if you played Dragon Quest and they didn't introduce the slime until the final level, and you're in like the Demon King's castle, and suddenly these little blue blob guys show up and they just start decimating you. It's just weird. Oh no, one of these guys. Oof. I think it might be prudent to magic this guy down. Go Blizzaga. There we go. Okay, looks like the other guy's stuck. That's good. Kind of in a similar direction as Final Fantasy X. How'd Final Fantasy X did it? I've not played 10 before. Cactuars. Ah, okay. Like they're kind of an end game type of thing. Speedy little demons. Okay, I cannot freeze him. What about shock? They're in a level that's relatively far in, and they're very evasive, yeah. Oh no. Another cactuar. They're just so speedy, man. This combination of this slow, deadly guy. Okay, they're immune. Heck. I might just have to whack them down. Nope. He's just walking. These guys are fairly speedy too. They seem to be retaliating to my hits, which is a bit spooky. Highly message why you have emotes? It's I just haven't got around to it basically. Like, I haven't had the time to figure out what emotes I want, let alone get an artist to do them yet. But they're coming. I'll figure it out sometime. Sure. If you have any recommendations for emotes, I'm definitely all ears for that, because I don't know, I feel like we haven't made any big memes like other streamers do and usually make emotes for. Oh. Can't decide whether I love or hate these enemies. Like design-wise, I mean. So I feel like they're kind of cursed, but at the same time, kind of cool, you know? Oh no. Shocky boy. Come on, come at me. Okay, we got that long range. Got the extra long spoon. What was that? Oh no. I do not want to be getting stopped in the middle of this. Yikes. Not one of them lived. They really rain magicite down on you. God, like over 3 of all of them. Pretty nuts. Ah, yes. This is definitely not a boss arena.
I'm tired, Capel. It's your turn.
Oh, just ignored the chalice. Alright, cross your fingers. Gonna get this cactus fruit or not? At least I think this is where the cactus fruit is. Nah. Oh well. It's not like the fare from the boat is any consequence. It's like what, 300 gil?
your turn.
I gotta say, I do like this part of the stage. As much as the first area is kinda not great. Oh. Sorta boss rush type thing here. It's pretty neat. Even like showing you the enemies from the future passes through the level. Video for emotes, things like your face, things like an animal you like, or your profile pic. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Okay, gotta get these guys all attacking at once. There we go. Okay, cool. I missed myself with Cure because of the sand going down. No, we got Blizzard. Why don't we use it? Okay, because they're immune. Gotcha. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. I'm just staring at the wall, don't mind me. Finally, we've reached the giant sandworm quota of the game. Just wouldn't be Final Fantasy without one. Probably the stupidest boss in the game, though. You just run behind his hind leg, he'll never hit you. It's this little scorpion buddy that's the hard part. Didn't go far enough. That's a lot of health. What the heck? Do I maybe magic him down? No, that didn't fuse. There we go. Nope, that did nothing. Bow Blizzard. Nope. I might just be weak. And he's immune to thunder. Yep, looks like I'm just gonna be Give him a good spooning for a while. Looks like his ad is back up.
It's your turn.
Oh no, Mog, don't be doing that. We de-aggroed the scorpion. That was weird. Oh shoot. Finally did the big explosion. Oh god. Camera in this fight is so weird. I think they did it well, but when he gets into a corner like that, it's a bit funky. Jeez, we're only halfway. This guy's a toughie. I wonder if maybe we could do something fused. Like, I doubt gravity would do anything to it, right? Well, it did a lot of damage, though. That might be the way to go. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, no, that's not doing much. Maybe holy? Or slow even. Let's try slow. I feel like slow gets a bad rap, because nobody ever uses it. Nope. Now you see why nobody uses it. Because nothing is affected by it. Holy's underwhelming too. What else is there? We could do haste, I guess, if we have the cure. That might help out a little bit. I mean, I guess there's also a stop, but I highly doubt that works on a boss. Oh, phase 2. Big ol' laser beam. I'm not confident I can survive one of those. Sort of gives me flashbacks to the last time I beat this game. Because I basically went to the final boss as soon as I could. At least story-wise. Like, basically to get through the puzzle in this level organically without having to know the riddles beforehand. You have to be in year 7. And so I basically got to the boss in year 7 as well. And it was was just like this. A little bit more painful, but yeah, very long. So I'm definitely not going straight to the world boss in year 5 this time. Because that would be absolute suicide. I like that attack. We can get a lot of attacks out. One more charge, perhaps? Yeah. I wonder what the lore behind this tree is. I know I ask that a lot through this playthrough, but the more we play, the more we realize that each one really does have one, right? Like, the one in Chronicles where the last Selkie died, or the one in Tita is where, you know, all the people died, and that was their hopes and dreams manifest. But this one's kind of, you know, out in the desert, buried behind a maze. Like, what people got here? What reason is there for a tree to be here? It's very strange.
Mail Moogle at your service, Capo.
Alrighty, who's gonna mail us? I want to say Denam, but we've got our mom like 6 times in a row, so maybe it'll be her again. Father. Okay. The Jegon. How you doing, Poker? I heard that the Jegon River dried up. Grandfather once told me that it happened a long time ago, too. I don't remember what he said we should do. I wonder if you wait long enough if your family hints what you have to do for the river. Would be interesting. You don't remember? Useless. These are both kinda icky responses. Okay, what do we get one? Give him a Thunderball. He's so sad. Mother, brother, and sister are all beaming. Poor dad.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Over 200, nice. Front Twitch turns it into that. Yeah, it's kind of not the best, isn't it? I mean, I'm usually go for the pocket when it shows up, but we got a whole bunch of 3s. I mean, if it was a strength 3, I'd definitely go for that straight up. But defense 3 is also pretty good. I think maybe we'll go for that. So I haven't really been hurting for action slots. Here I am in the Linari Desert. A sea of sand stretches in every direction. Buried treasure? I feared I wouldn't even find a myrrh tree in this desolation. The legendary treasure had to wait. I fought the antlion and collected a drop of myrrh. My, I'm a long way from home. Oh. Oh no. It's the Black Knight. If it's the one I'm thinking of, this is a weird place for it to happen. It is the Black Knight.
Why, you? Stop eating my memories! What are you looking at? Wait! Come back! Oh, a caravan. Don't look at me like that. I still won't give up. In the end, I saw light. And then, all was dark. I can't remember what I loved or what I hated. I remember nothing at all.
Poor guy.
But someday, I will reclaim my memories from that light. So, don't look at me that way. It isn't over yet. I'm not completely hollow.
What a cool dude. It's quite some deep lore. So we see the famed Black Knight finally fighting something we can't see. So that was the Black Knight. Berserk is the only word that comes to mind. Swinging his weapon wildly, he hunted something I could not see. In a weary voice, he claimed that his memory had been stolen, and that he is now searching for the thief. Quite the supernatural turn. Now it also sort of makes sense, all the people in the villages we've been talking about, oh, I can't remember, did we have many customers today, or I forgot what I had for breakfast today, or whatever they say. The one I want. No. We've talked to all these people. I'm not going to embarrass myself on the trampoline again. Now, can we talk to you?
What is it? What is
Will you give me something else if I keep talking?
What is
Huh. I could have sworn this lady started a quest, but it might be you just have to talk to her, and then you can do it.
Where to?
T-Bone. Okay, so we have the unknown element now, so we can go where we please. And where I please is the sluice. We'll make a stop in Afataria to start a side quest. And maybe stop by Shella, because we haven't talked to the Uke friends in a while. See if Eleanor has finally remembered. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Because there's a few side quests in this game. Like there's the Tita one, which we're heading to do. There's the Princess one, which we're also heading to do. There's Denam, which I think we've started. I feel like I'm forgetting another one. I think I'll stop in Mars Pass for good measure. Might have to talk to the old man after we talk to the lady in Luda. Right, old man. Got something new to say? Nope. Though I guess that ladies man line kind of relates. Surprised we haven't seen Gertie yet, traveling along all these roads. Or Amadadi for that. Yeah, for the same reason.
Hello.
Join your
Enjoying
journey.
your journey? You know, I've been thinking. You're aware that monsters can live just fine in the miasma, right? And we Moogles aren't really affected by miasma either. This got me wondering, could Moogles be monsters too?
What a
It's
twist.
been on my mind a lot lately. In fact, I set out on this trip hoping to find the answer. Of course, if I find out that we are monsters, it won't make any big difference, really.
What exciting research. Alrighty, past the barrier we couldn't get past before. Time to go find the Lonely Knight. Maybe talk to some other people while we're here too, see if anything's changed.
Yes.
The world may change, but folk from all over the world will still gather here in Alphataria.
Welcome. Nothing to report.
Nothing to report, nothing to report today, nothing to report tomorrow. At least the pay is as steady as the boredom. Always clad in armor, so I could be someone else and you'd never notice. This guy's still training.
Take that. I'm busy right now.
What a guy. He's been training in that same place for 5 years. Often out to the fields of Foom to buy new stock, but I can never live there. Nowadays, you can travel freely between Shella and Alphataria, but long ago, there was great animosity between them. Come from Shella at the bidding of the Elder.
Good day.
Oh, That's the same as before.
Oh,
We're in Tipa's caravan, right? Do be careful out there.
hi there.
Is your elder well? Please send him my regards the next time you're in Tipa. Will do, Mishley. I've always wanted to travel, so set my mind to it, and here I am.
Ah, the joys of travel.
Even in places long familiar, new discoveries await.
Ah, the
Yes.
Wonder what brought us together. It's been ages since I've set foot in Alphataria, but the crystal grows as bright as ever. Are these the guys from... I think they are. I think they're the same old folks from Foon.
Yes.
Yeah. You've definitely read those voice lines in a different city.
Oh,
I may pass, but I don't know why. Sorry, I got no time to idle. Here all day, it's an easy job, but it can be boring at times. Strange that the guard doesn't know why he's guarding. Caravan hails from which village? Feeling I've asked before.
good day.
Must be the caravan from Tipa. Long ago I dwelt there too.
Good day.
Wow. Joined the Royal Guard for the benefits, but I have to stand on my feet all day. Poor guy. Guess what? I heard that Mughals live in funny places. Wonder where their homes are. Say, they look like stuffed animals, don't they? They're so cuddly. I want one of my own. We've already been in there.
Howdy.
When I grow old, I want to live somewhere nice and peaceful. Right. God, my son stands on his own 2 feet, but as a parent, it was hard to see him go.
Hello.
Wait, soul rocked. Oh, there must be... Oh, it's soy rocked. Soul rocked is the caravan guy, right. So this is his dad. Interesting. You know, some people will do anything for money. I'd watch out if I were you. What can I fix for dinner today? It's so hard making ends meet.
Really?
Wish my kids weren't so picky. There's so many kinds of food that are good for them.
My husband.
My husband makes good money working in the castle, but I've never met a more boring man.
My husband.
That's a bit rude.
Hello.
Now where is the night guy? I want some provender. Bert Boone, I don't think this is the one. Serve to ensure the safety of the city, but our new recruits tend to be sloppy.
Halt!
Halt. Threat to public order.
Halt!
You don't even know me. Where the heck is this guy then? Not that guy. Not the children.
Good day.
Huh. There's supposed to be like a night guy that wanders around this town, who starts a side quest. And I could have sworn it was year 5 that he showed up. Maybe jump in here and maybe he'll spawn. Alright, let's do one more loop. Hopefully he's here.
Oh,
It's not this guy. Remember him having a really strange name. So I'll know if I find him. Makes me wonder if maybe I've done it already. I'm partway through the quest.
Halt!
Luke, Bert, nope. Hugo,
Sorry.
Vada. I guess either it's too early to start it, or I've already started it and didn't realize it. It's probably the one side quest I remember the least about. Oops. We want to go this way. I think I'll probably stop in Shella before I do the sluice. So I'm interested to see if they say anything about it. Like, surely some wise scholarly youth could be like, hey, you gotta fix the sluice.
do you?
Open it up, Gramps. Oh, he said something. Conducting a special workshop on the VOD sluice. I think he said something about the Jegon being dry before that.
Oh,
Alright. You just sell strange liquid. Caravan area, not? Have you heard of Amenadi the Eccentric? We haven't seen him yet, which is super weird. Come to think of it, Denam left the village not long ago. Said he'd return unburdened. Suppose he meant without a crystal. Maybe I had to do that before the Denam letters would start.
Hello.
Denam left. Said that further research could only be done out in the field.
Hello.
Wonder why I like. Oh.
hello.
Cast rays upon withered pump flowers to advance deeper into VOD sluice. I'm curious about the processes involved. Professor Rucklear can explain them to you.
Hello.
Huh. So I guess they do tell you the solution.
A traveler.
Denam's gone. This is the same thing. So I assume the professor given the raise lessons over here. Peely Sluice lies to the south. It's powered by the pump flower plants that grow there. These plants channel a tremendous amount of water from Lake Shella to the Jagon River. Because they were created with magic, pump flower plants have unusual properties. For example, they live as long as trees, but they are pollinated only once every few decades. The pollinated flowers close their petals and drop underwater to raise their seed. The problem is, once this occurs, the plant stops pumping water. To revitalize the plant, we cast rays upon it. It should gain its energy and begin pumping water again. Informative. Using magic to create life itself, how intriguing.
Yeah.
Wow, I never imagined such a fascinating plant existed. Gotta tell everyone about it when I get home. Great, I think I'm finally free of the farm, and what do people talk about? Plants. Poor Gwimp. Enough with the botany lesson, I want to learn some magic. But I wonder what I was doing many years ago. Can't remember it all. It's once like that too, many years ago. Those are kind of conflicting sentences, lady. Alright, let's go raise some plants. More memory stuff, what could it mean, right? I like that the game is really subtle about that whole thing. Like, they say it a lot, like they talk about memory a lot. But it never... like, it's never quite in your face about it. Like, it never straight up says, oh, this game's about memory, by the way. But as the years go by, more and more people lose their memories. Does the music always do this?
Long ago, peace returned to this tumultuous land, and Lilties kept the highways safe.
Like, the music gets not as
walked the roads
rambunctious as it usually is. I didn't realize I did that.
The Ukes constructed a great sluice to channel water down from Lake Shella, transforming Jagon Creek into a great river. Over time, the Jagon turned the vast plains of Fum into farmland, thereby providing food to people the world over. To us, this sluice is more precious than anything.
Kinda hits different. Like, it's the same story as the first time we come here, but with the sad music and the pictures of monsters in an empty sluice. It hits different. I don't think I've ever heard this track, though. Like, this is straight up a different musical track. Like, it's not a remix or anything. I've definitely done this level before when it's dry, but I don't recognize this music. What was my task, by the way? I glossed over it. Please tell me again. Inflict damage, okay. Oh, I just yeeted that cure out of the way. Honestly though, like, this is a really nice track, and I feel like through how many playthroughs of this game and how many times I've just sat around listening to the OST, I don't recognize it. It's really throwing me off. Like, it's nothing like the original, so it's not like I just forgot about it because it was the same. Yeah, it is real good, for sure. It's very atmospheric. It's still got that uke feel to it, but not that normal, victorious feeling that other uke tracks have. Feels right to someone who isn't used to it the other way, yeah. It's definitely fitting to the level. I mean, especially when you think about the whole lore connotation of it too. Like, you know, this sluice is life for the greater part of the world, and it's dying. I don't have rays. Alright, there's no water, we don't need to do this. What am I doing? Oh, there's our rays. That's what we needed to find. Really helps reinforce the lore stuff, yeah. As a kid, you thought of it just like a Mario level where the water changes. I mean, yeah, kinda sorta. See that this is a fabled pump flower. I do like the whole water mechanic thing. Like, it doesn't have very much consequence to how you play the level or anything, but it's a neat touch. Is there anything else this way? No. I believe that re-enables this thing. Yeah, it does. I don't know how it re-enables it, because there's no water in that pool. Wait, is there not a key? There it is. Oh, come on. Bloody chalice, just get on there. Is that good? There we go. Yeah, I almost feel like the level would be better if it was like this the first time you enter it. Like from a lore standpoint, it does make sense to have this be the second loop, because it has a lot of story connotations, but as far as fun and engaging level design goes, I think it's cool to have the sort of puzzle aspect of having to cure the flowers as you go along. Very neat. Oh hey, that hurts enemies. That's good to know. Played this game how many times? That's the first time I've seen that. Again, the useless gate that's there for some reason. Oh. Just gonna pick off the bomb, but Lizard Boy had some better ideas. It's a bit concerning. I haven't been getting many patterns, because I know there's quite a few in here that are exclusive to the dries. So I would like to get them this year, so I have to wait, what is it, 4 years for it to dry again? Oh yeah, there's some collateral. Can we do this one yet? I don't think we've raised the plant. Yeah. Not like we need to open this gate or anything, but I'd feel robbed if I didn't.
Wait, no. Here.
Here, big slam. It's just fast enough that you can't quite dodge it. There we go, we got it. Don't like standing in meteor though. Another flower. I think this is the last one. These are jerks. I feel like sometimes they give me more trouble than some bosses in this game. Just because of the dumb slam that they do. Grapes. Frost armor, okay, that's useful. Probably use that in the X level. More frost armor. Come on. Don't give me the dupes, man. Need that orichalcum weapon. Yummy toad oil. Oh, he's not dead. Moon pendant, huh? I think we already have that one. Yikes. all the double hits. Griffin's Wing. Sounds rare. Really hoping we get the legendary weapon plan from the boss, because we did not find it here. But we had an easy goal, so we've got a lot of points, so who knows. Alright, we've already seen this. It's our boy, Big Golem. Oh, they both masterfully dodged. Make me jump between them. What a bunch of jerks. This is the one boss where its best spot is just right in the middle. Because that way you dodge his fist attack. Because his big ol' punch attack actually hits on both sides of him. So the typical boss strat of just running 90 degrees does not quite work. But if I stand right here, that attack dodges. So it's handy. Gotta be right in the middle though, or else that happens. Didn't get out of range quick enough. I feel like it's almost just best to take the big fire one. Only does half a heart. Like, it looks like that would be his big attack that would kill you instantly, but no. It does a 16th of my health. Shot the lasers in the death cutscene. Alrighty, legendary plans, come on. Selkie needs a new spoon. New spoon goofing. And then I'd goof out if I got a new spoon. That'd be nice. Okay, so will it be Denom now? Now that we've heard that he's left Shella?
Capo!
Or will it be our dad again?
Here you go, Capo.
Not Denom, there we go. I'm ready to never hear from my family again, because Denom is a talkative one. There may be some clues in Kanal Kara. I shall go and take a look. Do be careful. Yeah, man, it's Denom time.
Capo.
Get to see his descent into madness firsthand. Okay, what are we gonna get? 250? 330? Something like that. So we did do quite a bit of damage. Really? That's kinda sucky. 197 for dealing all other damage to every enemy in the level. Yet we can get like 330 for taking magical damage. Okay, what do we got? We got strength, defense 2, or magic 3. I mean, I'm usually inclined to take 3, but we're a Selkie, so magic is not quite our way. I feel like strength, because the bosses are kind of taking a while to kill now. If we don't amass a bit more strength, the final boss is going to take quite literally 4 or 5 hours. You might think I'm overreacting, but I'm not. It took me about an hour just for each phase of the boss last time, and I don't want to do that again. Today I defeated the golem of Elu's Sluice and quickly collected a drop of myrrh. It was an easy fight, so I spent a peaceful interlude over a light meal. I was a little surprised. I never considered myself a fighter. Yeah, he's kind of a big old boy. I feel like the end of the game is kind of balanced towards having 4 players. Unlike the start of the game, where everything dies instantly with 4 players. Because, yeah, the final boss, the final level in general, it's a bit of a slog when you're alone.
Truly an amazing
He's
device.
here, Amadadi.
Fascinating.
Yes, it's quite amazing, isn't it?
Oh no, Gertie too. What are you selling to him?
And it is priced at 10,000 gil.
That's right. This world model can be yours for a mere 10,000 gil.
Wow.
It seems our current funds come up a little short.
Of course, the world is a living thing, you know.
Maybe if they ever remaster the game, they can adjust the balance or something, alright? Nope.
Leave it for too long and it will go bad.
Go bad, you say?
That's right. If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct? This revolutionary instrument makes it possible to test that scenario.
I see. I am now more interested than ever.
Then I must ask you to decide quickly. There are a great many others who would like to purchase it.
That's too bad. I do wish I could have it.
Quite a
Tell me,
snazzy
how
little
much do you
world
have
model.
now?
About 5,000 gil. Why?
Oh, very well. You are my favorite professor, after all.
Typical swindlers.
It shall be
Gambit.
yours for 5,000 gil.
Just put it to the top of their price range.
I do not think we've met before, but I will gladly take it for 5,000 gil.
You got quite a deal today, Professor. Oh my, it's rude to eavesdrop, you know. They say not to judge a book by its cover, but you are as readable as they come.
Burn. You're one to talk, or how so? I mean, he's definitely readable. He's definitely one to talk. But I think I always say you're one to talk, so I'm gonna go, how so? How am I readable?
Dangerous types tend to flaunt it.
Mm-hmm.
Think of poisonous plants that show off distinctive colors. Well, look at me. Everything about me is a warning.
Yes, definitely.
You, on the other hand, are dressed quite normally. The truly dangerous never reveal themselves. The most innocuous facade often conceals the most vicious enemy. At any rate, you would do well to hear my new poem.
He's laid on me, Gertie.
Lonely mushroom bursts to flame in the land that quicksands claim.
It's another part of the riddle that we did earlier. Gotta cast fire on the mushroom-shaped rock. Selkies get to hate this dude steals like 1,000 times as much. Yeah. Oh look, even Gertie's forgetting. Where did he learn that one?
Well, anyway, we mustn't agonize over the meaning of each and everything.
But the text was red. It must be important. Yeah, no, this guy just straight up sold a loaf of bread to some people for $10,000. Can't believe it. I knew there was something suspicious about Gertie, but I think he's a swindler. I saw him cheat the caravan from Shella. At any rate, his verse for today follows. Lonely mushroom bursts to flame in the land that quicksands claim. Apparently, he penned all of these himself. Teacher wrote it on the board, it must be important. Yeah. That's basically how it works, the whole zoom out colored text on the middle of the screen thing. Yeah, so at this point we've got the cactus riddle, we've got the tent riddle, and we've got the mushroom riddle. Isn't there a fourth one? We got a fourth one, didn't we? Yeah, we're still missing the blizzard one and the holy one, which I think he tells you over the next 2 years. Alright, we'll wrap off the year in Tida. Hopefully I started the side quest. I've talked to both the people it involves, so theoretically it should have started.
The sun once smiled on this village more than any other. But one day, their crystal's blessing faded. The villagers eagerly awaited their caravan's return. But for them, the crystal would never shine again. It is said that not a single one of them tried to escape. All stood fast, waiting for the caravan, hoping to the very end. After hearing that tale, I felt the weight of my burden like never before.
It never gets old. I like how all the bases come in just as it gets there. It's so nice. Wait, what was my quest? Does it take magical damage? Yeah, take magical. Okay. Right, this is the way forward, isn't it? You should go the other way. Come on, hit me that magic damage. Though I probably don't want to be taking dark. But you know what? It'll do. This guy's got a lot of health. So I want to say, like, what we're looking for in this level is a big old tree, and there should be a note attached to it. Just gotta kind of keep my eyes peeled. Oh, hit me with the backswing. You can take a few fires. Maybe not meteor. That's a step too far, bombs. Shiny shard. Okay, we got some trees here. Don't think these are the ones, though. Oh, hello. Suddenly many skeletons. guy's got a big old hammer. It stuns me. Doesn't look like it's any of these trees. Master's weapon, is that the one I need? Check. No, we already got that one. I want to say it's like legend weapon or something we're looking for. Lay it on me, bomb. See, I don't know, my mind always seems to say the tree is back here. I saw earlier, and I think it's just a dead end. Gear. I guess these guys are kinda mechanical, aren't they? They're not quite skeletons. They're almost reminiscent of Armstrong. Ah, here it is. I can examine it. Something is stuck in the tree trunk. Find an old letter. Are you never coming back? You will be back, right? I know you will. So I'm leaving this letter for you, with my love. May you find it beneath the shade of this tree. This is, I feel like as a kid we found this letter. We never quite knew what to do with it. Because I guess it doesn't really tell you. But yes, this is a side quest. There's more to it than just a letter. Oh, Mog, you idiot. That's okay, I don't need the chalice.
Wait, Capo.
Open the chest. Get the item. Oh, the thing grew back. Oh no. Okay. That was a little scary. Tired of running into that wall, eh, Mog? Jerk. Attacking me while I'm across the wall like that. It's just rude. No, we got one of the big boys. These guys are a little scary. Oh wait, we're on items. There we go. Heck. Oof. Ooh, mithril. Don't mind if I do. Oh. A bit weird to use poison attack now. What are these plants doing with money? And mithril, what the heck? Some rich plants. Actually trying to get hit by that attack, but kinda edged out of the hitbox. Oops. Okay, come on, hit me. Haven't been doing my job very well. Just gotta take a few more hits. Okay. Call that good. Two for one. Okay, that's enough. Oh crap, Mog's stuck. I'm not gonna be able to fight these guys alone. Okay. That's where it all connects back, swooping everywhere. And if you weren't casting thunder, I'd let you hit me more often. It's just like the one spell I don't want to get hit by. Fire just does damage. Blizzard I usually resist. But thunder, it just slows me down too much. Okay, now for the real boss battle before the boss battle. The actual part of the level that is the hardest. Gotta fight a bunch of these dudes at once. Man, I was really counting on you casting, dude. Come on. Don't be like this. Join your buddy and just cast dark like a good guy. There we go. That's what you like to see. Unfortunately, split them up a bit. Little scared to be hit by dark though. So that means his melee attacks are gonna do like 3 to 4 hearts each. Okay, there's one down. Nope, that wasn't a death sound. That was just a spooky bug noise. I think there's one more. Isn't there 3? Maybe not till the 3rd loop. Alright, Armstrong. Let's go. You ain't nothing. You're just a spooky looking house. Forget what his loop 2 attack is. So I believe every boss gets a new one each time. More like a leg weak. Got him. He is pretty weak though. Look at his health go down. Ah, there's his new attack. AoE slow. This guy's cast dark. That's a little spooky. This is really the class example of every boss strategy in this game. Like, he has one attack that can hit you when you're 90 degrees to his right. He almost never uses it. I would call it cheese, but you kind of need to do it to do single player. Oh shoot, I didn't go to make Mel. I meant to do that. So I've got the unknown element so I can get over there. But that was our 3rd level, so we can't go there now. But that's no big deal. Do it next year. That must have been the side quest that I was forgetting earlier.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo! Here you go, Capo.
Who's it gonna be? Dinar. Wait, I've got 2 letters. Oh, that was from the one I found in the level. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues. My research on the miasma and monsters has come to a halt. Don't think I can do this any longer. Well, you've only begun, Dinar. Do your best, buddy. Mood.
Got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Only just begun, but it's already hopeless. See, we got way more points in this level taking magical damage. I feel like we didn't take all that much, but we got more than that entire sluice of deal damage when we killed every single enemy. Come on, game. Why do you do this? Guess we'll go with defense. Mood was we'll just do it for next year. Ah. A little bit of a different mood, but kind of the same idea. Alright, dance party time. I saw the couple from Luda. The 2 Selkies formed the caravan from that distant village. They asked how my quest for Myr was going, but they seemed awfully nonchalant about their own. This is the village of the Selkies. At first, I felt a little scared. Even now, I shiver when I remember the old pier and the sharp winds. I also shivered when I realized that someone had snatched my wallet. I never want to come here again. I shared a meal with the caravan from Food. They'd offered me bread and meat fresh from their farm. The bread was incredibly soft, and the meat was tender and delicious. But the tough bread Mother bakes is still one of my favorites. Here I am in the Lainori Desert. A sea of sand stretches in every direction. Buried treasure? I feared I wouldn't even find a myrrh tree in this desolation. The legendary treasure had to wait. I fought the antlion and collected a drop of myrrh. My, I'm a long way from home. So that was the Black Knight. Berserk is the only word that comes to mind. Swinging his weapon wildly, he hunted something I could not see. In a weary voice, he claimed that his memory had been stolen, and that he is now searching for the thief. Today I defeated the golem at VOD Sluice and quickly collected a drop of myrrh. It was an easy fight, so I spent a peaceful interlude over a light meal. I was a little surprised. I never considered myself a fighter. I can't believe it. I knew there was something suspicious about Gertie, but to think he's a swindler. I saw him cheat the caravan from Shella. At any rate, his verse for today follows. Lonely mushroom bursts to flame in the land that quicksands claim. Apparently he penned all of these himself. Today I defeated Armstrong and Tita and quickly collected a drop of myrrh. It was an easy fight, so I spent a peaceful interlude over a light meal. I was a little surprised. I do not consider myself a fighter. The good old stock memory for whenever you redo a level. Kinda wish there was more variety for doing the same level multiple times. Like, especially in the sluice. There should be one for the dry sluice. But oh well. 5 years have passed since I first set out. There was a man who lost his memory and spent his days chasing some sort of light. How could anyone go on without any memory at all? Perhaps he hunts the light because, stripped of his memory, he has nothing left. If he still had his memory, he would surely have chosen a different path. It's tragic, man. It's just like, you don't even want to think about it, like, if we were to become something like the Black Knight. Because, you know, everyone in all of these towns always talking about how they can't seem to remember things as good as they used to. And every year it gets progressively worse, as if, like, some sort of worldwide dementia is progressing. And soon everyone will fall to the same fate of the Black Knight if they're not careful. It's rough, man. What do you have to live for when you have no memory? If you're always looking towards the future, you're sure to forget your past.
Be careful.
Can I tell Roland about the lady we met? Oh, oops. I guess we can't. There was that lady in Opheteria who said, "Say hello to your elder for me," but I guess we forgot.
Oh.
Time to set it, isn't? Well, it's not much, but take this. 2 city, I'll take it.
My!
Would you like to take some kegs of milk? Sure. Lay it on me. All out of milk, I'm afraid. Okay. What's up, Momo? Where's my brother? No plans? Okay. Yeah, his little chuckle. What a guy. Fruit seed. Not the most handy thing for an alchemist, but I'll take it. Town really is empty though. Like for real. Never really noticed. Like on my other save file, I went and I made 8 characters just to fill it out. But when you don't do that, it's really quite lonely. Alright, Roland, impart to us your wisdom. It's become hard to say goodbye. Perhaps it's just my old age. He never returned, you know. His final letter came from a place called Mag Mel. We've not heard from him since. Every time we hear of someone traveling about and offering aid to people, we think of him. But it's likely no more than a chance resemblance. After all, he will never be satisfied with such simple endeavors. He always held fast to his goals. Goals are important, but you must remember to come back to us. It's not so much the myrrh we await as the return of our caravan. Curious it is, though, that Mag Mel. It's a place right out of legend. It's as though our scholar has stumbled into a land of fable.
Farewell.
Now farewell. Yet another step towards the true fruition of our story. We heard of the scholar traveling west across the marsh, joining up with a valiant knight, and now supposedly getting to a land of fable that perhaps doesn't exist at all. But he sent a letter from there, so surely he's been there. And then he never returned. And now we have our two strange, eccentric scholars, Gertie and Hurdy, traveling the world, as well as the Black Knight, who all have connections to that part of the world. And we know Gertie is having troubles with his memory, and we know the Black Knight is completely taken back by his amnesia, and he's fighting the light. It's a whole lot. And soon enough, we'll figure it out. So that's year 5. We're on to year 6. I think year 7 will probably beat the game. Maybe year 8. Because this file I did it on 7 and it was a little rough. So maybe I'll wait an extra year. Yeah. So next stream, let me plan out what I'll do. So at least I got a plan going in. So everything's 2 except for Benatira. So I definitely want to head to Megmel. We're going to head to the Land of Fable just to get a little quest line there started. We won't go to the final level. And then maybe Damon's Court, so we can break the bridge for Carl Kra. Then I guess we'll just redo some of these levels to get more items. I think that should be good. So yeah, that's our plan going forward. When will that be? Let me check my schedule real quick. Let's see, today is 18th, Friday. So it'll be on Sunday, 2 days from now, 7 p.m. Same time as usual. And as for tomorrow, I think I'll probably play Diablo. Continue on with that, go into Act 2. Yet another desert level from a different game. So yeah, that's the plan for the future. If you're at all interested in either of those 2 streams, I'll catch you there. But for now, this has been me, and I'm heading out. Hope you guys have a good night, afternoon, or morning, depending where you are, and I'll catch you later.